All right, everybody. We are here. However, we don't have video up quite yet. We're still getting things going over here. So let's
And y'all.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we're actually moving along. Looks like we are. See, the problem with when we don't have video is that I can't tell if we're going because it just shows my picture.
It says live.
Yeah, I know, but you never know if, like, I always want to make sure it's actually playing on my channel and not that.
Oh, okay. And not just, right.
Right, because every time you assume technology works the way it was supposed to, it does not.
It's like, nope, can't make me.
But yeah, but when I go over, it's just like our images, and I have to make sure they're going back and forth to make sure that it's on.
Gotcha. Oh.
Hey, Travis, would you bring me a big glass of water?
How big of a glass?
A bucket. A bucket of water. That's what I'm going to need.
A bucket of water. You will be well hydrated.
I will be. All right, here I be. Hello. Oh, what is this here? Hold on.
Oh, I need to turn on some lights. Hang on.
I had a horn growing out of the top of my head.
Are you a unicorn?
Still not great. Not here. It was here. That's not where unicorn horns go.
Oh, apparently like half of my half of my Christmas lights above my window blew out.
Are they the kind where one light being out screws the whole strip?
They are, but they are all blown. You can tell.
Did you guys have a storm since the last time you had that on?
We had a storm last night.
I wonder if it hit the house.
I don't know.
Or even just the pole that connects to the house.
Or there could have been a, well, no, because it's plugged into a surge protector. I was going to say there could have been a surge, but the other half of the lights are fine.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You should probably unplug those because they might be a fire hazard.
Oh.
You must be using your phone camera.
I am. Why?
I can't. I don't think I can anyway, because your camera is so much better than mine. Mine's a shit show, but let's see if I click on the link that I sent you, if it'll open it on my phone. Because as it won't open the actual stream on my phone.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm curious. But I'd also have to know how to work my phone. That would be.
Why does it gotta be so complicated?
Well, I only have 15% battery, so I mean.
Do you see my pretty rock that Fiona painted for me?
Oh, lovely.
See, also left.
That's not the right
gator.
one. Oh, that's weird.
And a giraffe with a toucan and a monkey on it. Can you see that?
I need to change who I am.
Don't change who you are. We like you how you are.
I'll have to log in just as the other me.
Yes.
So I can't. Yeah, I know how Hangouts works. Let's see. See if it even works. Oh, holy smokes.
There, Sean Weber joins this call.
There's too many of me!
My goodness, you're in echo.
I know. Okay. Turn that off. Did I leave?
Yeah.
Let me
eject.
Yes. Okay. So apparently I can do it, but I don't know that I can host it off of my phone, and I think that's the problem. Because I'm streaming it to YouTube, not you.
Right.
So you can join the call on your phone and have the better video, but my video sucks balls. Because, I mean, this is it's a 4-year-old all-in-one.
Yeah.
So it was not like made for this at all.
Right.
This is supposed to be so that I can Skype with you, not so that I can post it to YouTube. So I apologize to everyone for the shit. It's not my fault. It's just what I've got to work with. Let's see here. All right. I believe I wanted to try some different kinds of writing prompts.
I could fly. What?
I believe that you could fly if you put your mind to it or purchased a ticket.
Yeah.
I, however, do not believe that it is okay to pee on people.
Well, with their permission, I suppose.
Not 14-year-olds.
Oh, no.
No.
No. Who peed on a 14-year-old? Oh. Oh, okay. I get the connection now.
Oh, I will ask my mom about those adorable troll hats if she wants
Yes.
Amanda to make one for somebody. Those are cute.
They really are.
They're super cute.
Okay, what am I doing? Oh, yes.
Did you ever make me my juggling balls?
No. I have not started them yet because I have other projects that are due before the end of July.
Oh, a likely story.
True.
What's due by the end of July?
My gift for the people at work.
Oh, are you making like an office gift or a gift for each person?
I'm making a gift for each person. But most of them are done. I've got I think I'm working on the last 2 sets now.
Oh, I see.
So I'm making most of the women a pair of fingerless mitts because the office is friggin' freezing in the summer. So all the women get a pair of fingerless mitts. And then Mary Jane is getting some, I made her some bookmarks. And I made a bunch of the guys some coffee mug koozie things. And I made the former CFO. I'm gonna have to mail this one because he doesn't. Can you hear it ding on my end?
No, I did not hear a ding.
Okay, good.
What was it?
It's my notifications on my phone because every time you post,
Oh.
it's like, hey, Sarah posted something. And I'm like, anyway.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Because Jacob made a bunch of videos on my phone turned his videos to animations.
How is my reception with my new mic headphone thing?
It sounds fine to me.
You're not getting the scratchy that you got last time?
I have not heard it.
Awesome sauce. Look, they came with their own little case and everything. It opens up.
All right, here we go.
I'm very excited.
I see. What kind are they?
Foam?
Oh. Oh, let me make this video smaller. I already am me, so I know what's happening over here. Oh, and there's a window full of scorpions and Nerf guns. Where did that come from? Oh, there was a thing I wanted to go to in my writing thing. Oh, where did all of my writing stuff go in my bookmarks? Other bookmarks. Here we go. That's empty. What the hell? I have a writing prompts folder that somehow is now empty.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's annoying.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Let's see here. There's a couple. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's not anything we want. It regularly cites things occurring in 2013, so it's probably not what we're looking for.
Probably not.
Okay, I don't like you prompts because I don't write in first person, and I feel like that kind of forces you into it. And I like straight up cannot write in first person.
At all?
No, I can't maintain it for long.
Fair enough.
It's a problem I have.
I think, you know what I think this rock needs?
What's that?
Googly eyes.
I do need googly eyes.
Like one right there and one right there, so it's like a bird head. I'm gonna have to go get some googly eyes.
Do you
That's
have
okay.
some? Or do you have to go buy some?
Oh no, Amanda has some.
Uh,
But I do have to go buy some Brad.
for what?
I have this book, it's for the Circle of Fifth.
Mhm.
And it has this really
You froze. You might be gone now. All right, I lost my CJ. I'm sure she'll pop
Sure.
back in. You keep talking, but nobody can hear you. CJ. These are opinion prompts. Don't want that. I don't know why you're coming and going, but I can't understand a word you're saying.
hang on, I'm gonna stop streaming video.
Okay. See if that helps.
Yeah. Okay, you're back up and you don't sound like you're being auto-tuned. That's a good sign. And it looks like my phone is reconnected.
I was singing.
With the auto-tune?
No, I'm just magical. I'm lovely.
Okay. I think we're okay now.
I would wait. Don't pop back on because you are stuck as a dead face.
Okay.
Like, it's just like you with your mouth open. Okay, it's now showing your image, so you might now you probably can try again.
Try it back on.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right. Testing.
You're pretty boxy, so I think it's your connection though. Are you on the Wi-Fi or are you on your phone?
On the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I don't get good phone internet. I don't get good.
Well, I didn't know if you like put it right next to the window on the tripod, if that would work.
Nope. Actually, if I go 3 blocks that way, it works. But here it goes between like 3G and nothing.
Huh.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. I don't remember what it was. Clearly it was not important.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna not have the chat open on my computer
Okay, that's fine.
because I
Why
think
is that?
because then
Yeah.
I don't have both my computer and my phone running on the like running video.
Yeah. I
Ugh.
suppose that makes some sense.
No. Can't wait till I move into the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna make your life a lot easier in a lot of ways.
Oh my goodness, so much easier.
Okay, you know what? I can't wait for water, so I'm gonna run and get water. Do you want to look and see if you can find any prompts?
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back. Ugh.
Okay, so I'm looking for prompts. I don't think there's anybody looking at this right now, but I'm still going to talk as though there is, because you never know, somebody might watch this later. And I don't want you to just be looking at my face while I'm doing. So, how are you? How was your day? I hope it was good. It's Friday. I'm not at work. And I got a lot done today, so keep thumbs up. Okay, so we're looking for prompts. Excuse me. Looking for prompts. Oh, I've never. So I teach piano lessons and I'm expanding my piano business, which I'm very excited about. So I'm doing like all of this collection of activities and layouts and stuff.
I try this.
Hi, Tablet.
So they can hear us. Oh, I have plenty. You need some? Did you want to bring this back with you? Because I got water and I got something else. I see that. I don't know if CJ's talking to me. You're talking to me, CJ?
I was talking to the people who are not watching us.
Sure, we have 35 viewers right now.
Bullshit.
We don't, but I'm just trying to say.
Well, I figure you post this, so you don't want somebody just like watching me do this.
Nobody watches you.
No.
When you're on, they just fast forward. I went to turn my camera back on and almost hit stop broadcast. That would have been a pain in the ass. Okay.
Whoop.
So I got my water.
Okay.
I also got this. Oh no!
You got what?
This.
You don't have a camera on.
Yes, I do.
I got no picture of you.
Yeah, I'm totally on the computer.
Weird.
Like the stream sees me. I don't just see myself.
Well, at least I see you, because I can't.
Who's over here? It says they all return to high school 20 years later to atone for who they tease relentlessly. Is this an idea for a prompt? We could do that.
What?
We have a comment from Richard Bivens. And it says they all return to high school 20 years later to atone for who they teased relentlessly.
That's the prompt?
I am assuming that's what that is. Otherwise, I don't know what that means.
Well, that sounds like fun to me.
Sounds interesting.
Let's do it.
All right. Let me I'm gonna send it to you in our private chat since you can't open the other chat.
Oh, it'd be delightful.
There you go. So that way. All right. So how do we want to do this? You want to do 100 words, 200 words? What do you want to do?
I think that's a 200 word thing because there's a lot going on. I mean, like you can make it short, but
Right. Yeah, I have no problem with that at all. That would be great. All right. Let's see.
okay, hang on here. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you see me yet?
No, I got no video for you.
No, that's weird. I have wine. That's what I have.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a box of that fancy ass Franzia. Franzia! All right, so let's see.
Mm.
Hmm. Thinking. This is the worst part about a writing stream is that part of it is just like spacing out.
Yeah,
So
and just having to think, which is really boring for other people.
yeah. Yeah, and when it's just something cutesy, it's not so hard. But like when you can't come up with something cutesy, it's like all of those 100 words ones kind of are cute. There's something kind of
Yeah.
just like, ta-da, here it is. But this seems much more.
In depth.
The prompt itself has emotion.
Yeah.
I think I've got something at least brewing. I just made up a word. Crunged.
Crunged.
Crunged. I don't know what that is. I hope you don't crunge. Okay, I'm sorry, and this is rude, but since I got a massage earlier today and was laying face down for like an hour, I have had the worst allergy nose stuff. So I apologize on camera. It's just how it's gonna have to be. It like pushed all the allergens to my face. But my muscles feel lovely.
Oh, I'm sure.
I wonder if I turn my video off for a second and then turn it back on if I'll show up for you. All right, it's clicked back and forth now. Can you see me now?
Nope.
You mother yucker! Okay.
What if I go out and come back in?
I don't know. I mean, how much does it bother you not seeing me? I mean, I'm sure it bothers you a lot because I'm wonderful, but
You are. You're delightful in all things Gloria.
that's accurate. So it really depends on how upset you are by not looking at me. All right.
Well, I'll see you. I'm not concerned.
What'd you say?
I said if everyone else can see you, I'm not concerned. My hair is very tight right now. Taking off the hairpin.
My fingers are doing weird things. Weird typing things. All right. I hope he comes back. I think he left.
Aww.
The guy who gave us the prompt. I hope he comes back so that I can actually, like, you can hear it. Maybe he'll come watch the other stream if he can.
Maybe.
Later. Maybe we'll come watch later so that we can see it. But I am moving along. I have 103 words right now. I'm going to need more than 200 words. It's probably going to be 300 words.
No, I'm at 42.
Let's give it to 3.
Okay.
So. There's a Gannett in here.
Again, that.
Oh, Gannett! I can't see the thing yet. There we go. I'm trying to make a wait while I finish thinking through what I'm doing here. There we go. That I did hear. It went boop, boop. Is your vibrate on?
Yeah.
That's what
Darn
was.
it.
It's fine. It's not loud at all.
No.
It's just like a background noise. It sounds like a fan or something.
Okay.
If I didn't know you were on your phone, I wouldn't know what it was. I mean, everybody here knows what it is because I just keep talking about it like a lunatic. So yeah, how's it coming? You getting any words?
I got 75 words.
I have 142. 143. I lied about a word. I'm a word liar.
Word lie. It was a word lie.
And actually, that's not accurate because I copied and pasted this prompt in. So I have 146. I'm just going to keep writing until I'm done because I know where I'm going.
Okay. I've got 119.
I've got 243.
Nice.
Well, I've got 226.
Ooh, Kaylee Elise just posted something.
Oh,
I know.
Kaylee Elliot's video. How exciting.
Woo!
That'll be what I do after this.
Indeed, indeed.
I know what I'm getting at, and I just keep walking around it.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. So I'm like circling a drain, and I know that I will eventually go to the beneathness. I'm really pink right there. What the hell did I do? I'm not
You
wearing
smacked
makeup, so I didn't like smear it. I don't know. I look pasty as fuck. I mean, you can tell that the whites of my eyes are whiter than my skin, but only mostly. God, I'm pale. Let's see. I think that's where I'm going to end it. It's 4:13. And usually I try to edit them a little bit, but I don't think I have that in me right now. I'm not that focused. It's a little harder to flash edit 400
Yeah.
words than it is 100. So I'm ready when you are.
I'm almost done.
All right, I just popped off for a second on video. I'll give you a moment here. All of this sinus shit and everything. Nobody wants to look at me. What you working on now, Travis? I see. Well, I want to say a special thank you to Richard Bivens for stopping over and giving some prompt, even though he's not going to get to hear the outcome. But it was a good prompt. I like it.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
excellent. What was his name?
Richard Bivens.
Excellent, Richard Bivens. Thank you.
At least I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not, just by default, because when you give something a good old try, you're usually wrong.
Oh. Okay, so I think what I've got here could actually go quite a ways.
Yeah.
So this might actually, I got 298. But I think it's only the first scene in a longer piece.
Okay.
So
All right. You want to go first or you want me to?
I can go first. I think you usually do. They all returned to high school 20 years later to atone for who they teased relentlessly. No one saw them. No one heard them. They roamed the halls searching for ways to make things right. Together, the three of them watched and waited for their chance. They did not expect their chance to see them first. Rosie O'Connell saw the three boys leaning against the wall on the second floor landing. The pearly sheen of their skin and the pale colors of their clothes told her what they were. She sighed. High school was not the place where she wanted her gift to assert itself. For a moment, she considered walking right past them without acknowledging their presence. Then she thought twice about it. Nanny had been very specific about the rules of their particular gift. You saw someone who hadn't or couldn't cross over, you had to do everything in your power to help them. They didn't belong on this plane of existence, and you never knew if you might be stuck in the state of limbo someday. So help them now, and someone else might help you the same way later. Rosie glanced around the hall. There was no one else in sight. She might be able to make contact without anybody of the living persuasion knowing about it. She took a breath and then slowly approached the trio. She made eye contact with each one of them, letting them know without words that she could see them. The boys' faces registered shock, but before they could recover, Rosie muttered out of the corner of her mouth, "Meet me in the girls' downstairs bathroom in 5 minutes." They said nothing, and she continued by without another word. They might meet her, they might not. She would see. That was, see what I'm saying? I think there's more to it.
Yeah. Okay, mine's substantially longer than that, I believe. All right. Gary stepped out of his car onto the front lawn of the school he hadn't been to in decades. His feet crunched on the gravel in the parking lot, and he sighed as he straightened his suit. He didn't want to do this. He knew this wasn't what he wanted, but he never thought this far ahead. As he stepped up to the doorway, he heard Abby shout to him from the other side of the lot, "Gary, don't make me go in alone." He lowered his head as he waited for her to catch up. As she stepped onto the curb before the building, Joan Peters stepped out from the other side of the building. "I didn't park on the right side." She panted a bit and reached for the door around Gary. He reached out and opened it, letting each of the women inside in front of him. As they continued into the auditorium none of them had been in since they were just kids, Gary realized that something was wrong. The feelings in this place weren't the same kind of depressed feelings you would get from a funeral. There was something hopeful. He wasn't sure why they would personally invite him to Trevor's funeral. He had never really liked the kid and remembered treating him worse than the other kids. As he stepped into the auditorium, he realized he had had a very different memory than Trevor had. He saw pictures of each of the kids Gary had been friends with. Trevor had cut out pictures of himself and stuck them to the photos of Gary's friends. All of Trevor's pictures were smiling and happy. Gary felt bad for what he had done to the boy. But he was only a child. He couldn't have known the boy wasn't normal. He couldn't have known. Gary Boxworth? A thin older woman walked up to him with her hands out. I can't believe you came. Trevor always said you were the nicest guy. Gary remembered pulling down Trevor's boxers in the locker room and how the other boys laughed. He remembered spitting in his food and then paying him $1 to eat it. That's when he realized that all of the horrible things he had done to Trevor weren't ignored because the school was bad at their jobs. It was ignored because Trevor never knew they were treating him badly. Now Gary had no way to make amends.
Ooh.
That's what I got.
That's pretty good.
Thanks. Yeah, so we got a prompt. That was fun.
I like that. I think
Yeah,
it got
was a good
some
one.
stuff.
Huh?
I said I think it brought out some good stuff.
Yeah, me too. I enjoyed that. I have 25 creative writing prompts open. You want to just pick a number and I'll read it and we'll see if it sucks or not?
Yeah. 17.
17. All right. See? You picked one that is going to be hard for me. Write about when you did something bad and got away with it. See, I don't like writing about me.
Okay. 25, isn't that what you said?
Yeah. So you want me to do the last one?
Do that one.
Okay. Use the following words in a piece of writing. So I guess get ready to write them down.
Got it.
Feast.
Feast?
Fire. Feast isn't a meal.
Okay.
Fire. Modify.
Modify?
Squash. Robbed. Forgotten. Understated.
I like the word understated.
Well, they have it as a hyphenated word, which I don't know that I agree with. But you know, what else? I don't know that that's necessary though, to hyphenate that.
Word says it's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know that it's necessary.
No, probably not.
Nope, it's not. You can do it either way. That was all I was saying. That I didn't think that it was necessary to have a hyphen in it.
I need to visit the little girl's room,
Okay.
so I'll be back.
All right. Home, home, home. Do we have any more people? Anyone trying to give us more? The chat is limited to 200 words, but I am going to go ahead and in the live chat, I'm going to post my prompt into posts. Oh, it's 200 characters. That's not going to work. I'm not gonna go through all that. That's ridiculous. It'd be like a sentence each. That's dumb. Dumb. So I don't know what I'm gonna write for this. This is a bunch of words. CJ disappeared. Psh, psh, psh. She had to go potty. I don't know what to write for this. is strangely difficult. Are you
Okay,
back,
I'm back. But
CJ?
I'm going
I don't know
to
what's happening.
stand
Is this CJ or the ghost of Kanye West? I don't know what happened to CJ. The tech problems abound. I can't wait until she lives in the city so that this is not a thing. Because, holy Moses. And I don't have the fastest internet in the universe, but it effectively works. Um,
There we go. Ooh, I'm all lit from underneath.
you are back. Hooray. You sounded like Kanye for a minute. I have to turn my camera off for just one tick because I have a thing I need to fix. I have a wound and I'm not trying to put my wound on the camera because I've missed.
Ah.
So, that's the thing.
That's a little better.
Figure the shit out of some people with some wounds. Wound.
Wound. Wound is a
like,
funny word.
yeah, it's like a really good word. I used to, when Danielle was pregnant with Liam, I used to tell her all the time that I had seen her womb. I'm like, ew, I saw your womb. Because it sounds funny. It's true. But really, that's essentially what you're looking at when you're looking at an ultrasound.
Yeah, pretty much.
Talk.
Hello?
Yeah, your shirt is not good for video.
My what?
Your shirt gives off moire patterns or whatever it's called.
Oh.
Because the lines are so close together. It's not a huge deal, but it is something that I figure you should know about your own garment. You don't have to change it.
I'm not going to change it. I'm going to put on my super awesome wrap. Is that better?
Yeah, that calmed it down a lot. That might be part of the processing problem with your phone that's making it pixelate. It's trying to process those tiny little lines.
That's funny because the shirt doesn't. Well, I guess it does.
It's the streaks that come off of the image. It's not the image itself. It's those accent streaks. And then they end up like fading into and out of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just wrapping up your boobs.
I know. I'm trying to. Well, that's
You
how
gotta
the
protect us
streets
from
are.
your boobs.
What?
You gotta protect us from your boobs.
I do. Apparently, they have a power of their own.
The power of boobs. All right, I'm getting things done over here. I'm trying to do this one much shorter because it's just fit these words into a thing. So I'm trying to do like 100, 150, something like that. Uh,
You too. Ah! Don't do that. You need to be like there. That's better.
okay, I just did something that I did something with someone else's intellectual property just then, and I don't even feel bad about it because I feel like he'd be okay with it.
I
I think I'm done though. Yeah, it's 99 words. 99 words!
can you use a plural form?
I don't know why not.
Okay.
Making faces. I'm whistling.
Why are you whistling?
Why not?
Who's whistling?
Me. Want to make something of it?
Yes, yes, I do. It's very obnoxious.
So are you. So is waiting for you to hurry up and do your writing.
I went to the little girl's room. I need a little extra time.
How about now?
You're not helping.
Yeah. All right, there we go. I posted the actual prompt in the comments. Someday I'll get the hang of doing this and actually like do something effective sometime. Probably not tonight, though. It might coincide with you actually moving into the city.
I'm so excited about that. I'm almost done. Let me.
Your audio is messed up. Or is it
Is
mine?
it?
No, it might be mine. My headphones are silly.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's my headphones. They're silly. They have a button on them that's supposed to like boost the bass. It doesn't
yeah.
hold in place, and it doesn't actually boost the bass. It just makes them sound normal. So I have a binder clip over the little doohickey. And if I move it and the binder clip falls off of it, then I get weird audio. So, and it sounds all tinny and awful. So I'm not quite sure why it wouldn't just be set this way. And I tried to hot glue it, but it wouldn't hold.
Mm.
So I don't know how to hold it other than I have like the tiny little braid rubber band on the pair I have at work, and that works well, but I don't know if I have another one of those. And it's kind of a pain in the arse because you have to like move it all the way down the cord.
Mm.
Because it's, you know, all the way up on top of the cord. It's just here.
Right.
And then I have this much more of an actual cord, and then there's my adapter. But when it hangs, it's like entirely too heavy. Because it's got a binder clip on it. And you have to have a medium one because the small one won't fit. So it's even heavier than it should be.
All right. I'm good.
I think there's a spider in my wine.
No.
There's something
Tell him
that's
to get
smelling.
out and get his own.
Travis. Would you do me a solid? Would you rinse this out and put more wine in it? He's swimming though. I don't know what it is for sure, but it's really going to town.
While you deal with that, I'll be right back.
What'd you say, Travis? I don't know. It's hanging out in my wine. I suppose that's one way to get rid of them. I should have had you pour it in a shot glass. Just let it sit out. CJ has disappeared. She's gone. What'd you say?
Hang on. You better stay up there.
It sounded like you were talking to an alien.
I might have been. Sorry.
There was like some like straight up Roswell shit coming out of your vocals with you.
Yeah, it's because I went upstairs and the Bluetooth only carries like
Gotcha.
30
You're my
feet.
hero.
Did he fix it?
Look at that. It's all better. Look at how the images came off of these cups. And they weren't even in the dishwasher. They just wiped off after sitting in the sink. The other one's naked. Except for the bottom. This one, the bottom came clean, but this chunk didn't.
That's so weird.
Mm-hmm. But I still have wine glasses, so I don't give a shit. How about them apples?
Kathy and I were talking about what kind of like dishware we have. You know, you got to figure out. You know, I have the coffee maker. We both have tea fixins, so we'll have plenty of that. She has like all the dishes because I don't need dishes.
Right.
So she was talking about, do you have any glassware? And I was like stemware, like wine glasses and stuff. I don't have any of that. She's like, oh no, I mean like glass glasses. And I'm like, well, I have a couple of beer pints that I got when we were in Colorado. They came with the beer I bought. So she's like, oh, I have plenty of stemware. She has like 2 white wine glasses and 4 red wine glasses, 2 margarita glasses, and I think 2 martini glasses. And I'm like, please tell me that you drink milk out of at least one of those kinds of glasses. She's like, oh yeah, I drink it out of the margarita glass like all the time. I'm like, you're my hero. She's like, I've got these, and you know, I don't always drink margaritas. Sometimes I drink milk or tea. I've had iced tea in my margarita glass.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
So are you almost done?
I'm done.
Oh, okay. I'll go first this time.
I think that's a wise decision.
They weren't prepared for the feast when they came back from the hunt. None of them realized they would have anything to eat at all after they had been robbed of their kill in the wilderness. As Tyrion stepped up to the common area in the middle of the village, he realized that he had forgotten about their harvest. There were a number of things cooking over the fire, including squash, which was his favorite. The flavor of squash would have mixed well with Billy Bumbler, though. Both flavors were understated and complimentary. That's the end. I don't like these people because they eat Billy Bumbler.
Because they what?
They eat Billy Bumbler like oi.
Aww. Poor way.
Well, not oi, because Jake would kill them.
Yes. But still, couldn't eat a Billy Bumbler.
No, but there are people who do eat raccoons, and they're the same basic creature. Well, they're similar.
That's sad.
I wouldn't eat a raccoon either. So
No. They're too cat-like. Maybe if I was starving, like I had nothing else to eat, and that was my only choice.
yeah,
But that's a big if.
right. Did you see there was a woman in Maine who was attacked by a rabid raccoon, and she was not armed, so she drowned it with her bare hands in a puddle?
That's amazing.
I know. I was like, people in Maine are so badass.
Yeah.
It's like, guess I'm gonna have to drown this raccoon here.
Well, if it doesn't stay on its side of the border.
All right, are you ready to read yours?
Oh, yeah. It was like, you have to go first. But no, you've already gone.
Yeah, I did. I
All
know because I was there.
I know if I was there. You weren't there, man. You don't know. The feast was already well underway when the Gurg arrived. The fires at either end of the hall blazed brightly, filling the air with acrid smoke and the fresh scent of cooking meat. The forgotten remnants of previous meals lay scattered across the floor. The Gurg's wife frowned as she poured water into a basin for her husband to wash his hands. It was a disgrace that no one bothered to clean up after the feast. They behaved as though they were dogs. They robbed from those who were weaker than they and then wasted half of it. They deserved to die. I didn't get understated in there, but you were getting Nancy. So.
You were getting antsy. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. We're like 5. That's what it is. We're like 5 years old.
Maybe. You're like friends with me, so.
One of my youngest piano students told me this week, he just turned 7. And he told me this week that really he wishes he could be 4 again. 4 was a much better age. And I told him I agreed with him. I'd like to be 4 again as well. And so
four's pretty young.
Yeah, but you don't know anything. Like there's so
Yeah,
much.
but I want to be able to like make myself a sandwich.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's kind
He'd
of
like to go back to age 4, like with the situation that he had at age 4. You know, where he didn't.
Because life's so tough when you're 7.
What?
Life's so tough when you're 7.
Well, you know, he has to go to school all day. And they have year-round school.
Uh-huh.
So, like,
I like that a lot.
I do too. Well, and we talked about it. Who was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about it with one of Colin's friends. He was asking about it. Why do some schools go all year round? And I explained, you know, well, when you don't go to school for 3 months, you can forget a lot. Like you forget some of the rules and you forget, you know, some of the stuff you've learned because there's, you know, you don't.
Yeah, they spend like 2 months catching up.
And I told him, I was like, it's year-round school doesn't mean you don't get any breaks. Like the school that my students go to is called the downtown school, and they get a break. They get like a month-long break in like right now, or it's like 6
Yeah,
weeks.
Haskell and Rockford, they have year-round school. They're a public school, but they have year-round school. I think it's because they service lower-income students. But I think they have like 2 weeks at the beginning of summer and then 2 weeks again at the end of summer.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, I think they have 6. I think they have 6 weeks. Maybe it's not quite. Maybe it's not that big, but they have a larger gap, you know, in the spring, summer, early summer, and then a large gap in the fall. And then they have more week-long breaks
Mhm.
throughout the year than traditional public schools. I know here in Iowa that, have they actually done, I know when they changed, because they changed the law, it used to be all students had to go like 188 days or something like that.
Mhm.
Or maybe it was 80 days. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. It was like, 2 years ago. But anyway, they changed it to the number of hours the
Mhm.
students have to be in school. And so especially for like rural schools, a lot of them did like a Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday, and they added a little bit to each day of time to each day, and then they took Fridays off. And then
Oh,
they had longer breaks. They added breaks like where they hadn't had breaks before for the same kind of thing. And they basically went year round, but just in a slightly different.
right.
Iowa has a really weird, start date law.
Mhm.
And it has to do with the state fair. Like schools can't start earlier than such a date because
The students
then,
can't be in school for the state fair.
yeah, basically.
I have to turn the camera off for a second.
Okay.
So, but like, if you live across the state from the state fair, what the fuck do you care?
Well, except that especially in rural areas, the state fair, like 4-H club and FFA, Future Farmers of America, and all of that, they come to the state fair to show. A lot of kids get jobs at the state fair. Like that's their summer job because they can get paid fairly well and they work consistently for like a whole week. So they make a lot of money. I mean, at least for teenagers. So yeah, it's a big deal. Also, Iowa's much smaller than Illinois, like land-wise. So
Well,
like
yeah.
we live like up in the northwest corner. The longest you're gonna drive to Des Moines is like 5 hours. So everybody goes to the state fair. Okay, maybe not everybody, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's close. But yeah, it was a big deal a couple of years ago when they were talking about, I think maybe it was last year. They were talking about the start date and
All right, I'm going to read off another one from my phone. Or did you not read yours?
I have a prompt.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, give it to me. I'm going to post it in the chat.
Okay. An alien disguised as a human befriends a human and plans to take him on a camping trip where he plans to abduct him. Unknown to the alien, the human he befriended is actually a government agent who plans to capture the alien on said camping trip. Neither know about the other's plan. What happens on the camping trip?
Okay, the human is a secret agent who plans
To capture the alien on that camping trip, same camping trip. Neither one knows about the other one's plan.
That sounds like a long prompt, though, dude.
You want to do something else?
That's fine. I'm just saying it's going to be longer than 100 words.
That's true. I didn't think about that. Okay, hang
It's
on.
fine. We can do it. I'm not saying we can't do it at all.
I got it. I got a new one.
I already posted it, Dingleberry.
Fine. Loser.
So what are we doing? We're doing the one you just said?
No, let's do a short one. Okay. Aerobic. 3 things. Okay. Aerobic, a secret diary, and something unpleasant under the bed.
She was doing aerobics when she found Laura Palmer's secret diary and Bob under the bed.
Not your story.
You don't get to dictate to me.
That's called plagiarism, my dear.
That's not plagiarism. That's fandom. Thank you.
Fan
very
fiction?
much. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can do what I want. Okay.
Wait, would you call Bob just unpleasant? I mean, that seems understated for me.
Travis is playing a game that's like really pretty. I don't even remember what it's called, and I'm the one who told him about it. Limbo. But it's beautiful. And so I keep looking over at it and just watching it. Even though I don't, like, I'm not even paying attention to what his character's doing. I'm just looking at how pretty it is.
Pretty picture.
Yeah.
Like
And it's all like black and white. It's really stark. But it's just, there's so much depth to it that, like, you can just get lost staring into it. It's really pretty. That's how I feel right now. All right. I make weird faces when I'm writing. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, I like express what I'm writing on my face.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, I understand that. Hang on 1 second.
No. Why'd you go attorney?
I want to see your face.
You miss my face?
I miss your face. Okay, I'm going to go off the call and then come back on, okay?
Whatevs. I'm losing my CJ. My ear hurts.
I can see you. That's exciting.
What's up? Are you writing?
Yeah. We had corn on the cob tonight, which, by the way, was awesome. But I have corn in between my teeth.
Oh, lame.
That's the only part I don't like about it.
Yeah, I think I'm done. 109. I'm gonna call that good. This is annoying me. Ribbit. Ribbit. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I got 156.
Yeah?
Yeah, don't care.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. You want me to go first?
I think it's my turn. Is it my turn?
I'm not sure. Either way is fine.
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
And left and right and left. Keep it up, ladies. The perky brunette on the television jumped up and down, a fixed smile on her face. Ronnie attempted to jump with her, but it was more of a bounce. She didn't want to do the stupid aerobics exercise, but the alternative was going to a gym where everyone would probably stare at her ungainly, klutzy ass as she attempted to climb the stair machine or run on the treadmill. Ronnie was not about to put herself through that. Exercise was like a secret diary. It was only worth showing to other people if you weren't embarrassed by what it showed. After another 10 minutes of torture, Ronnie gave up and collapsed on the couch. She kicked off her sneakers and they flew across the room. They flew across the studio bedroom to slide under her bed. She'd regret that later when they started to smell, but for now she couldn't care less. Your turn.
All right. Kamala opened the secret diary and put her pen to the paper. She couldn't ever tell anyone about what had happened, but her diary was always safe. She wrote about the thing under the bed and how she felt when she touched it. It wasn't that she thought it was alive so much as she knew it had been at some point. The fact that her fingers had sunk into the flesh of whatever it was made her jump up and down, leaving her panting as if she'd done aerobics, before she raced off to the bathroom to wash her hands in the hottest water she could get.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah. Gross.
Okay, Tag. Wherever Tag went, it's your job to take care of anything that's gross and unpleasant under the bed. I don't know where she went, but it's her job.
Google made a video of Jacob being at my house today.
You're going to make a video of Jacob being at your house today?
Google made one.
I like it.
I'll send it to you. It's so dumb.
I love that little boy. He's so funny.
Oh my god, he's such a dork.
But he's so creative.
Yeah, he's a dork. It's super cute. I love when they do that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you want to do one more?
I do. I've got a whole list of them here. So I
Oh,
can
okay.
do-
You want to give me more? Cool.
a broken wristwatch, peppermint, and a hug that goes too far.
I spelled peppermints wrong. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
It only matters that you know what you're doing.
I wrote peppermints. I was typing fast, trying to get it up into 2 places at once. So
Right?
spelled it right on my page. And my phone's talking to me. I didn't want my Google Assistant. I just wanted to open my Photos program so I can make sure that I accepted all of the things that it gave me. So I don't lose
Yeah.
any of the stuff. Yeah, because it makes really cute stuff. So I wanted to make sure that it didn't. So I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally lose any of the things it offers to make for you. What's that? Egg jumping down.
Actually, it was her jumping up.
Well, it was loud.
Yeah. I think what I need to do, so she's got this step thing that goes
Right.
up to the bed. And she's okay when she jumps down onto it and then down onto the floor. But when she jumps from it onto the bed, it pushes it out. And so sometimes it just goes out and then it comes back and smacks against the side of the bed. Sometimes she actually knocks it over. So I think I'm trying to decide. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. I thought the other thing would be maybe some U brackets. And then I could just like it underneath and then it's removable.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because I don't know that I want it like permanently or even semi-permanently attached to my bed, but I want it to be stable enough that it doesn't, like she can get off the bed fine if it's not available, but she can't get back on the bed.
Right.
So I gotta take this off.
You're fine.
Too warm. I could make this go up and then you just have my face.
It's not as bad when you're like not moving.
Right. Mary Jane has a shirt that does that. There.
Coroner says that Carrie Fisher died of sleep apnea.
Not the massive cardiac arrest.
Well, cardiac arrest is caused by sleep apnea. So from this point forward, at night, I'm going to tell Travis he doesn't want to go out like Carrie Fisher.
I think that's perfectly legit.
She really died from sleep apnea, though. She died so hard that she killed her mom.
I know, right?
Like, that's crazy. Who dies that hard?
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, it's because she's the baddest of asses.
She is.
Like, I don't think it's funny. It's just weird. It's weird for a mom to stroke out at her while planning her daughter's funeral and die.
Right?
Like 7 steps of that are weird. So. I really did what I shouldn't have done here, and you're going to know instantly that I did what I shouldn't have done. The prompt did it.
Oh, yeah. Blame the prompt.
Kinda. It was too easy. What?
Your whistling is very shrill.
So's your face.
Such your face always works.
Not always, but I got it that time. I have failed at it a number of times. I promise, not always. Oh, Mr. Frowley is so cute right now. I gotta get some of this picture action before he moves. Hold on, I'll be right back. He's so freaking cute. Look at.
Aww. He's so
He's sweeping on the couch.
He looks so happy.
He does. Oh, holy Moses. Are you almost done?
Yep.
CJ? Okay. Been singing a lot on this stream.
You have been.
Don't be Nosferatu, be Yesferatu.
Say that again.
Don't be Nosferatu, be Yesferatu.
Okay, this one's a bit longer too. Oh yeah, 275. But it is what it is. All right, you go first this time.
One sec.
Can I just say I like these headphones, but they're really tight on my head. The headphones
Yeah.
loosen after a while.
They probably shouldn't.
They're really tight on my ears.
Oh, they might. I mean, they might a little.
Yeah, like
Especially like the rocking part. Like, do they rock here? Does the headphone itself rock on the mount?
Hang on. I'm still learning how to use these.
Gotcha.
And I muted you,
Oh,
and then I turned it off.
so yeah, the part that rocks against your ear, like
No, now you're just
Speaker,
talking.
it's
Hang on.
that will loosen over time. I don't know that this part should.
I can't hear you. There's no sound. Hang on.
You're broken. This is what happens when you're on a stream with CJ. This is what happens when you're on a stream with CJ. Technological failures abound. It's CJ's fault. CJ's fault.
Okay, now you're talking, but it's coming through my computer or through my phone.
It's CJ's fault.
We're just going to use the old-fashioned hookup.
Oh, she's toning down the fancy. Pinky's up. Fancy.
okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can. That's exciting. Can you hear me okay? Okay. I can't tell if this is the microphone or if the microphone's still on the side. So I
think
apologize.
it's on the cord. Yeah, you can't do that.
Nope.
Feedback. You're putting a microphone next to a speaker.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Yeah. It's really bad.
Is it?
Uh-huh. Are your headphones just dead, though? Or like the battery's dead in your headphones?
No, it was on. It just wasn't.
Well, I think we're going to end the stream here because it's 8:30, and we just finished a prompt. Did you read yours?
Oh, there we go.
Did you read yours?
What?
Did you read yours?
No, did you read yours?
Yeah, I read mine. I thought I did. Maybe not.
We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, maybe I didn't. Okay, I'll read mine first then.
Okay.
That this was probably inappropriate, but I'm gonna read it to you anyway. So,
Okay.
Johnny threw a few Tic Tacs into his mouth. He stepped up to Stephanie and reached for her. She tried to back away, but she was against the wall. She couldn't just push him away. He was strong and powerful, and she knew just one wrong move could end her career. So she didn't shout when he put his arms around her and held her tight. It's just a hug, she assured herself as his hand crept down toward her pants. That's when she panicked and slammed his hand against the wall. Fuck you, she shouted. Donnie backed up and blinked as if he was dazed and looked down at his wrist. You broke my Rolex, you twat. He stormed out without another word.
You used the word twat.
I did, but I also, that's really about Donald Trump.
Okay, mine went in a completely, well, not complete, well, mine went in a different direction.
That always happens.
Yeah. Carol set the broken wristwatch on the bedside table. I can take it to the jeweler's and get it fixed for you, Mr. Barony, she offered. No, the cantankerous, creaky voice from the bed answered. Don't be stealing my stuff, girl. Now bring me my peppermint. Are you trying to show us your nose hairs?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay. Carol gave the grim-faced man an amused smile. All right, Mr. Barony. She crossed to the dresser at the foot of his bed and took down the red and yellow depression glass candy dish. Here you go. The curmudgeon grumbled, but took the candy dish from her and tucked it into the sheets beside him. Carol waited until he got settled, then leaned forward. Anything else I can do for you, Mr. Barony? She asked. No, go away. Carol leaned closer in. Can I have a hug? She asked in a whisper. The old man looked up at her innocent face with suspicion. Are you after my peppermint? He demanded. I might be, Carol told him, her voice still low. Then again, I might just need a hug. The man considered her for a moment, but she saw the lecherous glint in his eye. All right, he conceded at last. Carol wrapped her arms around him and began to squeeze. At first, she could feel the gnarled fingers running down her sides, questing for her backside. He squeezed harder and his fingers faltered. He began to gasp for breath, but Carol continued to strengthen her grip. Her arms wound around him. Her arms wound around him and began to lengthen as they encircled his body. No, the old man gasped with his final breath. Yes, Carol whispered back, opening her mouth to swallow him whole. Yeah, totally different direction.
Yeah, that is different. All right, so I think we're going to wrap that up here. I will have a new video on Sunday. Links to both mine and CJ's channel are below, and all of our social media. Please go and join us over on all of our social media. I'm most active on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, and I don't know about CJ, where are you active?
Mostly Facebook at this point, although I do some Twitter and some Instagram.
Okay. I don't use my Facebook for business at all. My Facebook is only for personal, mostly for me talking shit. So don't bother with Facebook because I probably am not going to use it for that kind of stuff. I may make an author page at some point, and at that point, then I'll start sharing that. I'm trying to use Tumblr more. It's hard because you're not used to using something, and then you're trying to force yourself to use it or whatever, and that's hard. So, yeah. So I have a new video coming out Sunday. I don't actually have a topic planned yet, so that'll be a surprise. I have AC in my house now, so it's not 8 million degrees in here, and that's also lovely. So it won't just be me complaining and sweating. So that'll be a nice change of pace. As of right now, I have made no progress on this next chapter. So that's a thing I need to focus on. But I only have one of them back. So that's cool. So anywho, we will see you next week, and same bat time, same bat channel, 7 p.m. Central Time. Do you have something to say, CJ?